A very good morning to all of you. In this topic, we are going to talk about successful interviewing. Hello, I welcome you in this session on successfully interviewing. Let us start with understanding what is interview. An interview is a conversation between two or more people where questions are asked by the interviewer to elect facts or statement from the interview. The person who is being interviewed, the interview person, is that person in which we have two or more people who is having the conversation regarding the facts who the person being interviewed. The job interview is one of the opportunities to make first impression. However, it's also your opportunity to get on an employer good side, which can give you a distant edge over even those applicants whose credibilities are better than yours. To prepare for a job interview, use these pointers. What are the points should be kept in the mind while getting in a good person in an interview and a good employee for a job? And what are the good things you can make out of him, the person who is being interviewed? And what are the good signs that you can give about your company? What are the work topic on which is a session being covering? Identify your goals. Why are these goals being overdone this? Learn about the company. When you are entering in a company, you should know each and every single point about the company. Knowing your strength and skills. When you are coming to a company, you should know what are your strengths and on which skills you can give benefits to this company also. Along with your strength and skills, you must know about your weaknesses too, on which you can recover and have some challenges too. Be prepared for questions which are being asked from then higher authorities to you, and you are able to answer all these questions which has been asked to you. Prepare question to ask. When you are working on some projects, you might arise some of the questions in your mind. Be prepared about all these questions so that you can ask somebody. Practice is the most important thing. When you've got any kind of failure, do practice so that you can achieve all these weaknesses. Appearance and impressions is the most important thing when you do some kind of work. What to bring with you and what to do at the end of the interview. How did you do? How did you do the interview? What are the things you can bring to the end so that a person can be selected? First of all, we are within 11. We are talking about the first thing, identify your goals. Where do you want to reach? On which objective you are working in this company? Where do you want to achieve? These are the goals that you must identify while working in this or some other company. First, you want to find satisfying work. Start by thinking about your long-term career goals and the short-term activities that will help you to achieve it. These pieces will make up your career plans. Remember, you want this job. First of all, you are not doing for enjoyment. You want this job to be with you. Why? Because this job is the best one. You will get a lot of benefit from them. Visualizing your work at this job. What kind of profile do you have? And you will be able to complete the work given by this company. What do you like to do? Why? What do you want to learn from this company? These must be your goals while giving to an interview. What is your vision of your career? At what, where and want your careers to be proceeded? Remember, you want this job because you are working for this job, you are working hard for this job. At the end, you need this job, and at what end, what is a vision you are looking for this career? Learn about the company. This is the most important thing when you're going for an interview. You must know the each and every single detail of this company because you want and you say that this company is the best one. Learn about the company website. This should be known. An essential part of job interview preparation is doing your homework of the company itself. Having this pertinent information fresh on your mind before shaking hands with your interviewer will help you feel more prepared and well equipped when you with quality talking points. As the interview progresses, you need to consider the following points to prepare for interview. It means when you know everything about the company, it means you have a lot of information about them, and a good qualitative talk can be done between two people. And you must know about the company website, Google or other research engines. Visit if possible. Talk to people who work there and or have worked there. Job description or posting. Consider how your skill match up. Make some notes about the company for discussion during your interview. You must know the whole detail of the website of the company, what does it deals, and where different station it works also. If possible, first of all visit that company, how does it look and what kind of things he or she the company can offer you, and about your posting, your job description, your salary and the skills, does it matches you or not. All this should be kept in mind when you get the lot of information about the company. Before you go for the job interview, try to find out some useful information about the company. What is the useful information that you must carry about the company? First, we have discussed about the information, means website, job description, visit, have some possible engines where there's a work. But what is the most useful information about the company you must gather around? How long have they been around? It means from how many years their company is being existed. What do they do? What kind of profile the company is carrying? What kind of things or the diversities they are working in? Do they face competition or they are just for the sake of the people coming and working here? Are they in the competitive spirit also in the market area? How are they doing? Are they doing good or not? All these things should be kept in mind while getting into the job. The next, what is their reputation? What kind of reputation they have in the market? Is it good or not? Earnings, are they earning good handsome money amount or not? Number of employees, what are their currently activities? You must consider that also. And what is their mission statement? All these things should be kept in mind while choosing everything about the company statement and useful information about them. Know your strength and skills. You should be aware about your skills and strengths. That is the most important thing. Whenever you are going for an interview, you must look into yourself and find out what are their strength and skills and who you can, which reflect before mentioned below. You must take care of all these things. They must relate to the job. Whatever their strength, if you are working about here, you are good in physical education or some motivation or team lead or everything, these kind of strength you are having, it should match related to your job. How have these help you accomplish things in your goal? If you are a good leader, good team worker, good motivator, it means it will help in your completion of your goals. What did you do to achieve or develop these things? What kind of motivation do you have so that these kind of strength and weaknesses always remain into you? Who guided you? Who has guided you? Who has given the spirit? Who is a back person who can help you to gain all these qualities into you? You should remember all these things in a mind while working all these things. References. Make a list of potential professional, academic and personal references that you are having which can help you in the while remaining stable in this company. Contact the ones you are most likely to have positive things to say about you. That will help you to get motivated and had a great spirit in your mind. Tell them you are interviewing for jobs and ask if they are willing to provide a positive reference for you so that you are motivated, have a high spirit while working in a job a while. Know your weaknesses and challenges. It is also very much important because so that you can overcome all the weaknesses and challenges that are coming in front of you. Whenever you are going for interview, you must look into yourself to know your weaknesses and challenges. We all have weaknesses and challenges. Every person is not a perfect person. Some of the person might be having some weaknesses and challenges too in them. The interviewer accepts you to identify yours but does not have to be told something that would create a negative opinion of you as a candidate. This is not the time to discuss your concern about yourself. Turn your weaknesses into the strength is the most important thing when you are being forced to know about your weaknesses and challenges so that you can turn it up and down. Now let's explore some example to how our weaknesses can be turned into strength. I like to work on a project or assignment until it completes, so I generally do not socialize very much. When you are working in a project or assignment until it complete, it doesn't mean that you should not socialize very much with the people. You should, because they can help in completion in your assignment, can give you more motivation. I am something of a perfectionism. I accept a lot of myself. I like to clean desk, so I try to complete as much as possible every day. I have trouble saying no because I really like to help and full and remain busy. Prepared for questions. Always being prepared for the question being asked from your seniors. Anticipated questions are and identify relevant example before interview. Prepare yourself with the questions which are being asked from interviewer, like what's your biggest weakness, where do you see yourself in 5 years, why do you want this job, what did you leave, why did you leave your last job. All these beings are questions being asked when you are going into a new profile. The interview asks questions to know about the following things. They want to fill the position with a good fit, need to find out your skills, your personal attributes, you're motivated. These why these questions are being asked. Tell me about yourself. Before you go for a job interview, take the time to review the most common interview question you will like to be asked. Also review example the best answer you advise and how the answer will typically interview question. Here are some examples. Include major areas of studies and those who can choose it. 2 or 3 weaknesses or skills that relate to job, academic and vocationally. All these key points should be kept in a mind while getting into an interview. Tell me about yourself, where you grow up, educational background, 2-3 strengths or weaknesses, academic and vocational, your abilities, your career goals, speak on controversial tone. Everything these points should be kept in mind when you are testing about yourself. Interviewer successful tips. Focus and refocus attention on your success so that it always remain in your mind how the success has came to you. Always offer positive information. No negative information should be kept in a person's mind while getting a successful tips. Discuss only the facts needed to answer and question. Do not go into a lengthy answer. Always discuss the facts that are needed to the person. Listen carefully. If you can, make sure you can understand the question and ask you for clarification too. While being interviewed, not every question need to be answered. There are questions that can be illegal or to be asked unless a job or specific requirement is there. For example, nationality, marital status, religion, disability or medical history, pregnancy or age. These kind of questions being asked when the person is been finally selected. Prepare your own questions also, because it's very important to prepare your questions so that you can ask a plenty of questions about the company and for their goodness and many more things, so that you can give a positive feedback in you by getting the opportunities to know about yourself from the stakeholder or the person, so that you can get motivated and have some different kind of skills into you. Practice. Before you go to the job interview, take time to the most common interview question being mostly been asked. Also review questions of the best answer, advice and how to answer these typical interview question. Appearance and impressions. If you can make a friend or prepare for the interview, consider prepare together. Work on your appearance because it plays an important role during an interview. Work upon the following things to improve your impression. Appearance. Dress seriously. Do not take you seriously. Good first impression. Your shoes should be polished. Your dress should be properly neat and clean, ironed. It should be taken care of. Entrance. Introduction of your shake hand. Allow time to relax. And make an eye contact is the most important thing so that it can have a good relation with other people too. Do not forget the details. Styled hair, neatly clean trimmed beards, clean fingernails, no large, clean and well dressed pressed clothes, no perfumes, no smokings, brush your teeth and use mouthwash, so that the personality looks like a very confident person full of skills and strength in you. Whistle having some clean high nails and fingernails. Everything should be cleaned up. It's good for men to have a pride in their appearance and take extra time for the attention for men to dress up. While good outfits, dark color, ties, skirt, pants and slacks, keep jackets buttoned up whilst when standing, shoes snipped in a good condition. All these points should be kept in mind while giving a person a job. You should, to make a last impression, follow these rules. Do not sit until you are invited to. Practice good eye contact. Walk next to the behind interview and the same paper. Say something nice about the office and brief small talk. All these points should be kept in mind while getting into an interview, because all these points make a good impression, and these impressions are very much important in you. When you have been invited to lunch and offer coffee, practice a table manners also, how to use napkins and talk when your mouth is being filled up. Weight to bring with you. What to bring with you is the most important in the interview. Several copies of your resume, example of your work if appropriate, new notebook, briefcase or folder, name and address and phone number of your reference and photo iCard. All these should be kept in your things. Other things to bring with you: comb, dental floss, mouth freshener, tissue. All these things should be bring with you so that you can be ready for the next day if you are working from there. What to do at the end of the interview? Ask the interview business card. Use the interviewer name. Mention some topic for the interview. State your interest in the job and profile that you are going in. After the interview, send a short thanks, neatly typed up, important key points of the company, your position if you are taking it, and phone and check that it has been received or not. Use your rating sheet. How did you do overall? What were your strengths and needs to be the areas to be improved up? All these points should be kept in mind while going for a successful interviewing. Thank you to you all.